since we're all unk now, we're old enough to get our own official rental car. Got the Jeep wagon here. Andrew, what do you think of that?
It's nice, bro. I pull this up a lot. I'm driving the boat today.
Bro, get a new Stanley, bro. What are you doing?
What are you
doing with your life?
Overpriced fucking motherfucking shit.
You have a freaking hydro jug.
Okay.
You guys should just do. Wait, what?
You have a hydro jug too.
Hydro flask. You have a hydro flask. I have a hydro jug.
With the business, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a business. We buy the lady a Wagoneer.
I need a Wagoneer.
We'll get a loan.
We have one right here. Just drive away with it.
We just road trip back to Orlando.
Let's just go back to Florida.
Hey, shut up. I'm vlogging. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is, I guess, the conclusion of the Road to the Arnold series. So we just touched down in Columbus like an hour or two ago. We checked into the hotel, got our rental car, which you guys saw, and we just had a little Panera bread. So if you guys haven't been keeping up, basically this meet is dots based. So I don't have to make weight for it because there aren't any weight classes. It's just based on a formula that you get from, you know, whatever you weigh in at and then how much weight you lift. So don't have to worry about making weight, which is nice. I can kind of just enjoy food and whatnot.
That book.
Bro, you had like 3 sandwiches. You've had 3 sandwiches today. But yeah, anyways, I'm here with Trent. What's up? Ariel. And Mr. Alfonso, my business partner right here.
Yo.
Yo, what is that?
I'm like locked in driving, sorry.
It's the same.
Nice ass fucking rental car.
It's the regionals crew. It's the same crew. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we all had to ship meat except for Ariel. So it's redemption. It's redemption time. But Trent's also signed up for the Olympia. And so it's actually, we're all signed up for the Olympia, yeah. Well, he signed up for prime time, that's what I meant to say. But yeah, we're all doing the Olympia too, which is gonna be cool. But we're on the way to the Greater Columbus Convention Center now, which is where the Arnold Sports Festival is being held, which is where I'm competing, obviously. So yeah, we'll see you guys there.
Bro, look at her arms. She might get longer than me if I do it. My girlfriend can beat my ass.
Oh look, it says 12 hours.
Yes. That's only for 12 hours. Oh, a minute, please, a minute, come on. Lock in. Oh, man, come on. Andrew.
Chop cheese, dude. My hands were like clammy.
My hands are sweating.
Yeah, literally.
I was about to get like 13 seconds.
No, he's so gripping, that's cheating. Look how locked in he is.
Almost at a minute. Hold it.
Beat my time.
Yes. That's a
10
minute.
seconds to beat my time. Stay there. Stay. Hold on. Come on. Hold on.
You guys. 12? Yeah.
Oh my God. 2 seconds.
I beat you?
By 2 seconds.
Go.
Ready?
Let's go. It actually wasn't that bad. It was good. Yeah. Come on, Trent.
I see your belly button.
Finger in his belly button right now.
Just chew it. Locked in. Go do the Chad face.
You better hold on, motherfucker.
Come on.
You better hold on.
You good. How dare you walk through somebody's video? You're good. Joe. No.
That was just...
Don't walk in front of someone's camera. Do better, man.
He's just like...
Got it.
Hold on, bro.
Come on, Trent.
Hold on, Trent. Hold on.
What'd you get? Yes! I beat him by 2 seconds! Ah! You two got the exact same time.
Olympia.
3 white lines. A7 is back at 237 pounds.
Oh, this is another like powerlifting event, bro. You got a monolift, yeah.
I'm down. I'm down as fuck.
Yo, primer bench right now?
I already hit my rope. I'm gonna look you past.
Come on, Ariel. That's light work. Breathe. Breathe. Come on. Got it. Come on. You got more. Come on. You got more. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got it. You got more.
Nothing.
Oh, take it. Take it. Yo, how many did you get?
25.
How much?
95.
Okay.
Dude, that last.
Come on, Trent. Bro, what was that, Trent? What was that? What was that, bro?
I got a heavy bench tomorrow, bro. I can't be doing that.
See the hips? Hips! Yo, Trent broke it, bro.
Gotta pay for it now. Through the hip.
Beat the record. Come on, Nate. Beat the record. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Yeah. Hit that shit. Oh, you're so close.
I feel like you need to go back and like that.
13 off the record, bro. Fuck.
What?
Working out in there. Everyone's watching. Ooh, they're just working out.
Make some noise for Marlon here this evening. Come on.
Gym challenges.
Yeah!
185 on the bar for Ariel. You're gonna rep this till the cows come home.
Come on! Come on, baby!
All right, Ariel, let's get these reps in here. 185 on the bar. Count with me, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking rock solid. 7. Come on, Ariel. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Let's go, Ariel. Come on. Let's go. 13. Come on. 14.
20, Ariel!
15. You got 5 more. Come on. 16. 17. Let's go. 18. At least 2 more.
Come on.
19.
Yeah, way more. Come on.
20. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Keep it going, Ariel. Come on. 21.
Yeah. 25. Come on. One more.
22. You're setting the standard now. Let's go.
3 more. Yo.
23. Come on. Keep it going. Let's go. 20.
Come on.
You got 1 more. At least. Let's go. Keep your hands on the bar. Let's go. Up, up, up. 25. You got 1 more. Come on now. Let's go. Right up. 26. Come on. You got 1 more. Let's go.
She's so close.
Right up. Come on. 27.
Get 30. Get
30. Let's go. 28. Come on. Let's go. 2 more. Right up. Take a deep breath. Let's go. Drive to the floor.
Holy shit.
Come on. Right up. 29. One more. Right up. Let's go. Don't let go of that bar. Let's go.
Come on, Ariel.
Right up. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. 30. 30 reps. Great job. Give it a round of applause. 30 reps of 185.
Come on.
What the fuck is that?
I know that shit was burning.
Bro, my ass. I've never felt my ass on fire like that.
It's good that it was your ass and not your like your lower back.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
That guy.
Guys, 1 second.
Okay, so we stopped at the A7 booth. My voice is gone, but we stopped at the A7 booth to pick up some shirts and stuff. And so last year, funny story, at the Arnold, we came in and picked up we bought the Arnold design, like the design with the, I can't talk right now. The Arnold t-shirts, you know, designed by A7 for the Arnold Sports Festival. We got the last 3 extra larges last year, and now I'm actually wearing it right now. Can you? I'll hold it. Yeah.
Check. Check.
A little torn up, but.
Anyways, so we got the last 3 extra larges last year, and today we came into the A7 booth and we told the guy at the booth that story, and we asked for 3 extra larges, and he went and grabbed them. He's like, "These are the last 3 extra larges."
Canon event for you guys.
It's canon, bro. Every year we gotta come back and get the extra larges.
Happen again. It has to.
Can I see the shirts? I think this is way
This one's
cooler.
way
honestly.
better.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick,
front.
dude. Arnold, what is the MMX?
The year.
What I know, but like, what year is it?
2022.
Oh, I'm stupid, bro. Okay, well, all right.
You gotta keep that in.
All right, turn it around. I thought it was like how many years they've had the Arnold.
A little basic on the back.
Bro, I don't know my Roman numerals, dude. Okay. Columbus, Ohio.
It's a random ass number.
Shut up, bro. And so these are the t-shirts that they give out to the athletes. Turn around. Nice. Fire. Yeah. So we're just chilling out. It's 5:52 right now. We're all kind of tired from walking around. We've been walking around. What time did we get here?
Like 12.
12?
Because I remember when we walked in for the Deadlift,
Nah.
it was
No,
new.
Andrew.
No, baby,
Andrew.
that's-
No?
Bro, the
that's
registration closed at 1 o'clock.
Right.
We got here.
Yo, I'm getting canceled, bro. Those are the people
So you want to roast me? I'm gonna get your ass canceled, boy.
But yeah, anyway, we've been here for probably 3 hours. It's 6 o'clock roughly, and we're attending the bodybuilding I think it's Classic Physique finals at 7 o'clock. So we're just kind of waiting around for that. But I'll see.
I don't. At the desk was probably thinking we were talking about like open finals, whatever it's called. Like
Oh yeah. But supposedly, I think Sam Sulik was competing today. I don't know if he made it in the finals or what's going on with that. But that's kind of what we were hoping when we bought those tickets. But fingers crossed. But we'll see. But yeah, I'll see if I can record some of that. But I have a feeling they won't let you record in there. Yeah.
Actually, people record on their phones though.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll see. But if not, I'll give you guys a recap.
And even talking to some judges yesterday, they gave like you in that course. You know, I heard her. Yeah, so looking at prejudging today, she didn't do as well as I thought.
Oh, I'm getting like the film was reached. Yeah. Do it again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. I'll do it.
2, Marissa. 3, Leisha. 6, Cassandra. 7, Camille. 8, Giselle. 12, Zamara.
Making his Arnold Classic debut, please welcome to the stage, Sam Sulik.
I didn't know that either.
Let's go, baby!
Holy shit. Yo! Everybody's got their cameras out. It's got aura. That's literally Arnold, bro.
Arnold's like vlogging a bit.
Get to that. Oh.
Ethan and Phil switch.
Why do they haven't switched places? The middle is the better ones. The ones in the middle are typically the better ones. Like just better angles? No, they'll switch. Oh, bigger guys in the middle. You can see.
Side chest.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo.
One turn right. One turn.
Can't read it. I can't get zoomed in enough. Can't read it.
Tonight's runner-up, Mateus Benegate. And Arnold Classic Physique champion, to bring it to our winner, ladies and gentlemen, from the Netherlands.
So little update, it's day 2 of the festival. Well, at least I think it is. I don't know if it started on Thursday or Friday, but it's Saturday now. Parking was worse today, but so it's just me right now. Andrew, Trent, and Ariel, they're all at Beyond Limits gym training. Obviously I'm not training because I compete tomorrow. But while they're training, I wasn't able to register yesterday to pick up my my athlete badge or whatever that gets me into the expo. So I actually ended up having to buy a one-day pass into the expo yesterday, which sucked, but anyways, I'm gonna get that today, and so I'll be able to get into the other 2 days for free. So but yeah, so that's basically what's going on. I will keep you updated with anything interesting that happens throughout the day, but I think we'll be spending a little less time at the actual festival today. Again, they're training, and I'm gonna go just pick up my credentials, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping and pick up some stuff for the meet. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in a bit. That rhymed. So made it back. It's like 10-minute walk both ways. Registration process was actually really fast and easy, so happy about that. But really all I needed these wristbands, and this is my athlete badge. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I met Justin Lee. He was there. I went and said hi to him. He's competing today, so I wished him luck. And actually I wished luck to another guy, Jonathan Renninger, I think is his name, who actually was one of they were both like Justin Lee is more like influencer, like, he's got a pretty big following. So I actually have followed him for almost as long as I've been in powerlifting. Probably he was one of the first guys that I just started following when I got into powerlifting. And Jonathan Renninger, who is more of like a local guy that I followed before I was even powerlifting, and he was into powerlifting, and I used to look at him and be like, man, I'd be so happy if I was ever that strong. And now we're literally tied on dots, so it's pretty cool. But he's a cool dude. He actually used to be Andrew's coach, my partner, when we first got into it, and we actually, all three of us used to work at the same place. That's how we all know each other, so it was funny. We were all lifeguards. But yeah, little bit of lore there. But yeah, so I said hi to both of them because they're both competing today, and they were at the registration waiting to weigh in. But yeah, so interesting about the equipment that they're using at the comp is, so I thought that USAPL, for nationals and all the big national level meets, they were going to start using Hansu equipment, right? But apparently no, they're using, I saw they've got TSS racks, they've got Rogue plates, and they've got Rogue Ohio power bars, I think. So weird, because I think last year was all TSS, and then I thought USAPL was kind of done with TSS, but oh well. I mean, TSS racks are good too, so I don't think that'll throw me off at all, but I just thought that was interesting. But anyways, I'm gonna go to the grocery store now, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so just got back from the grocery, so I'm gonna kind of go through what my grocery haul looked like, being a day out from competing. So this is the stuff that I basically plan to use as fuel to compete. So basically got 2 bags of jasmine rice, which is going to be my basically just my solid fuel source, immediately after weigh-ins. Basically I brought a little Tupperware container with me, and I'm just gonna pop that in there's a microwave right there. So I'm just gonna pop that in the microwave, put it in the Tupperware container right before I leave. And so that'll be ready to go. And immediately once I weigh in, I'm gonna start chowing down on this, as well as this Pedialyte. This is PR juice. Basically, what this is, if you've never heard of it, it's actually mostly better for people that are like water cutting and stuff because it's really good at just replenishing fluids. But as well as it also just helps keep you really hydrated. It helps retain water. It has a ton of sodium in it and just general electrolytes. And it's actually meant for kids that are sick and you know, they've been losing a lot of water weight and stuff. It's also good for hangovers. But this is PR juice. This stuff is really good. So I'll down this probably within 10 minutes, you know, depending on how I'm feeling. If I was like cutting any weight, this would be done in like less than 2 minutes. I would literally chug this immediately. Rice Krispie treats. I already had some, but I got some just in case. You always want to bring more food than you think you're going to eat at the meet so that you don't run out, especially if the meet runs on for longer than you think. Got these wellness shots. Never had these before, but Ariel, Andrew's girlfriend, recommended them, that, you know, we all get some since we're, you know, walking around the festival all day, and they're supposed to help with like immunity, so we don't get, you know, like it would suck if I got sick a day out. So that's just kind of a preventative measure for that. So we're going to take these today. Banana, I got 2 bananas, probably won't eat more than that. Pretzels, another good carb source. Oh, and the reason I kind of forgot to mention, the reason that this is my primary fuel source is because it's just straight carbs. Looking at the nutritional information, so each one is about 420 calories. Let's see if this will focus. But basically it has pretty much no fiber, very little fat, very little protein, and it's just straight, easy digestible carbs. So it gets in your system very, very fast. So this is primary fuel source, like I said. And then as well as this, I also bought a gallon of water that I also put in the fridge. You know, you want to bring at least a gallon to every meet. That is a must. I can't tell you how many times I tell an athlete to bring a gallon of water at the meet and they forget and run out of water in the meet, and it's just not good. But okay, so again with the pretzels, also another easy digestible carb source, and it's also very absorbent. Like you'll notice, like if you ever eat pretzels, you know, it kind of gets very almost like a cotton mouth feeling sometimes. It's good at absorbing and retaining water, I believe. So this stuff is really good. It's also salty, you know, more sodium, more water retention. And then also I always bring a whole pack of Powerade, because you'd be surprised at how many of these you might go through in a meet. But this is good, you know, sugar as well as just more electrolyte, sodium, whatnot. And then let me see, did I have anything else? Yeah, that was pretty much it. So yeah, just a little grocery haul. That's that should be fuel for the entire meet. So yeah, there's also, this is a little trick me and Andrew always do, is a lot of the time we get Panda Express, and that's like, so I might end up eating Panda Express instead of that jasmine rice, because it's very high in sodium and it's very carb heavy depending on what you get. You know, you get some lo mein, some fried rice, something like that, and that's obviously going to be very filling. So I may end up doing that too, because there's literally a Panda Express like across the street. So, and again, it's always better to have, you want to bring more food than you think you're going to eat. So may end up doing that. We'll see. I'm probably going to see what the rest of the group thinks, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just waiting for them to finish their session. We also got, there was, conveniently, the Walmart that I went to had a Subway in it. So I asked them, since they're training, I was like, I can pick up some Subway sandwiches for all of us. That way we don't have to stop for lunch between, you know, you guys going to the gym and then going to the festival, so we can, you know, spend a little bit more time at the festival. So yeah, I picked up some Subway sandwiches, and also it's convenient because it's really macro healthy. Like it'll be really good for my macros going to the meet. You know, it has very carb heavy, but also has fat and protein in it as well. So yeah, that's going to be fantastic. And then tonight, the plan is Olive Garden. Yeah, so I'm gonna go there, probably get some like spaghetti and meatballs or something, carb up, and we should be feeling good for tomorrow, God willing. So, but yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I just rhymed again, bro.
Justin Lee is the next listener.
Let's go, Justin!
738 pounds.
You got it, come on!
Plus Phoenix.
Yeah!
Wow. It was so fast I missed it. The lift is the lift. Good, 3 more plates.
on here? Yo, what is that? We smuggled Trent in the warm-up room, bro. Yo. And then logo. All right, so feeling good. I mean, not really recomping, just eating. I got a good bloat going. I ate most of my rice. It's like, I had like 2 whole packets in there. It's like about 1,000 calories for the whole thing. I had a banana, Pedialyte, water. I'm almost finished with my Pedialyte. But yeah, I got both of them back here, both my boys, so it's gonna be a good time.
Ready for Mia. Wow, looked like a warm-up for Nathaniel. The lift is good. No lift, he didn't squat low enough. Ron Cole. 286 on the bar, platform 2. Then Philip McLemore. Bars ready on 2. 666, the number of the beast. From the Old Testament to the New Testament to the book of Revelations, Nathaniel will raise the bar from the depths of hell into the heavens above. 666, the number of the power lifter. Get up! Get up! Oh yeah, Mike, the lift is good! Platform 1.
Let's go, Nate!
666, the number of the beast. From the Old Testament to the New Testament to the book of Revelations, Nathaniel will raise the bar from the depths of hell into the heavens above. 666, the number of the power lifter. Get up! Get up! Oh yeah, Mike, the lift is...
Alright, not exactly what we wanted on squat. That was probably the hardest squat rep of my entire life, but we got it. You know, 300 kilos on any day of the week is, you know, can't really complain about that. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. My fucking arm's like turning purple. This motherfucking 5-star my arm. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, number of the beast, 666. Bro, I didn't even notice Gino. Bro, I heard him yelling like, oh, 666, and that was it.
Dude, I thought you were gonna start laughing.
I kind of paused it at the bottom on accident. I was really trying to make sure I hit depth, and I was so focused on that, I literally like paused it in the bottom. Like an idiot, but we got it. I mean, did not have another kilo, not another ounce on that squat, that's for sure, but I'll check in with you guys after bench.
The bar's ready for Ashley Lockerman, 49 pounds. Up next is Mia, platform 2. Good lift on 1. I give Tom a round of applause. Hey, Mike. Yo, you know who's coming up now? Bryce Reynolds. This is USA Powerlifting. Good lift.
Alright, so bench, not quite what we wanted. I actually felt decent, but I didn't want to take the chance. Like 340 moved good, but not convincing enough to go up 5. And like bench can very much be a brick wall, so we just took the safe bench, took the 347, secured meet PR, and tied the subtotal PR in competition. So like this is the same total I hit at regional, no, same subtotal I hit at regionals. So same like, which means like your squat and your bench combined. So happy with that. Hopefully deadlift show up a little bit better, but bench is still solid, so can't complain. I matched myself.
Opener for Nathaniel, the lift is good.
Let's go, Nate! Go, Nate!
Nate Neal, 617 pounds. Olivia will be the lifter on platform 2, 137 pounds. Good lift, Mitch. On platform 1, 639 pounds. Check is in the house. Good lift, first set. The lift is good, 2-1.
Come on, Nate!
Alright, so solid meet. Pulls actually showed up the best today, I think, but it was just a grip. That was it. Like I think I could have pulled more than that strength-wise, but I got one red, and I'm pretty sure it's because the right judge saw it like kind of slipping out of my hand, and also like my right knee was a little bit soft because it was literally about to fall out, so I was like almost kind of supporting it a little bit. But 2 whites, so ruled a good lift. 15 kilo deadlift PR, 2.5 kilo bench PR, and I think that's a 15 kilo total PR. So 750 kilo total. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds, but I mean, I'll take it. 9 for 9. You know, can't complain. Definitely not anywhere close to the top end, but you know, it's solid meat for sure. Not everybody's lifted yet, so we're still waiting to see what place I got. But right now, it's looking like 8th. But I'll let you guys know. Cheers. Cheers.
Not for you. I like my seltzers, and that's it.
That's me. Like when I'm sitting at home, I have a ball.
All right. All roads lead to Rome.
All roads lead to Rome.
It was just water, guys. All right, guys, what is up? I just got back yesterday late in the evening. So it's been 2 days since the competition. Overall, great. It was a really good trip. I had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun at the meet. I'm overall, happy with the results. I would say like 7 out of 10 happy. Definitely wasn't like, I totaled 750. Our absolute top end was 770, which, I was a little bit skeptical about anyways. So yeah, overall I'm happy, and 750 is a good number. I'm happy with that. A couple things just reviewing the trip was something I think I meant to say about the bodybuilding show. It was actually really cool. Just kind of seeing how it was ran and all that. I will say one of the downsides was we were pretty far away. I got the balcony seats, kind of thinking like, I knew why it was kind of a risk and why they were cheaper is because obviously it's going to be farther away. But I was like, all the floor seats were sold out like pretty much anyways, except for like some of the back ones. So I was like, we might as well just be up in the balcony. But if I were to do it again, I would definitely try to get some closer seats, because like you really can't see all the sculpting and stuff if you're not like closer. It's hard to see it, and you're really like the best pictures you're seeing are up on the screen, so it's like you might as well just be watching a YouTube video at that point. But it was still cool, and it was still overall like a cool experience. I had a lot of fun. Just like the the whole festival was really cool. If you guys have never been, I would totally recommend it, especially if you're into honestly any kind of fitness, especially like bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, anything like that. Like it's definitely a really cool thing to go to. And if you like have any, if you're like fanboy of any big influencers, there's a lot of influencers there that you can go and meet and stuff. So overall really cool. Just going over the meet in general. So squat actually felt really good. I felt really good on warm-ups. Even the opener felt really good. Like didn't feel super heavy on my back or anything. But as soon as I loaded up that second attempt and was walking out with it, like it felt pretty heavy. And it makes sense given that we haven't. That's 5 kilos, 10 pounds heavier than I've gone all of prep. Like I haven't hit anything. Yeah, that like the heaviest squat I hit since regionals was 290 kilos, which is about 640 pounds. And that second attempt was 295 kilos, which is 650 pounds. So I think like my coach, kind of like we talked about it a little bit, he was giving me the numbers and I was a little skeptical about it, but I was trusting him. And I think we were just kind of trying something out to see how it would work. And I haven't done like we have a call tomorrow. We're going to, discuss some things, but right now my stance is I don't think that it worked out very well. I think that I need more exposure, which makes sense, but I think it was worth a shot, and I'm glad that we have that data now, and still got a pretty good squat at the meet. And it was still like I was still proud of it. 300 kilos on any day, especially out at a that was a national level meet, so the judging is pretty strict. I think it was very much to standard. And yeah, I was actually really, that was kind of my focus, was like, I was just really trying to make sure I hit depth. And that's kind of why I ended up pausing it at the bottoms, because I kind of like almost second guessed myself and was like, I feel like I was kind of thinking like, is this depth? And at the same time, I was like trying to maintain midfoot. And so as soon as I hit the bottom, I just kind of spazzed and paused there. And it was a very short pause. I mean, like you kind of have to slow down the video to actually see it, but I think it was pretty evident that there was a pause there. And I felt it in the moment too. And I think that was kind of why, like, if you watch the video as I come up and I complete the rep, I'm just like hysterically laughing, because I was like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done. And it was like the hardest rep of my life. And I think it was partially due to that. But yeah, the second attempt like felt a lot slower than it looked. And so I actually told Andrew, I was like, I only want to go up 5 kilos. I only want to do 300. And my coach texted him and he said do 305. So Andrew met us in the middle and he loaded up 302.5 kilos, which is 667 pounds. So that's what I ended up squatting, and ended up being a perfect call. I wouldn't have had an ounce on that. So yeah, Overall, really happy with it. Not a PR, 2.5 kilos under my best squat in competition. So not great, but can't complain. And it was definitely cool to hit that number at the Arnold Sports Festival. So I'm happy with that. Bench actually ended up feeling good. I think I was like a little bit more skeptical going into bench just because of how squat went. So I think I would have had 353 on the day, 160 kilos, but we ended up just playing it safe, got 157.5 kilos, which was about 347 pounds, which was still a 2.5 kilo, 5 pound meet PR. So I was happy with that, and it was smooth, and we have more momentum going into this next prep, going into nationals. So overall happy with it. I think, what was I gonna say? Yeah, and this block was finally, like, bench finally started showing up. So like all of like the last block or two, like bench just hasn't been feeling great. So I think we've got some momentum on bench now, and I'm excited to see what we can put up, you know, going into nationals prep. So yeah, happy with that. Deadlift actually felt pretty good. I think it showed up the strongest. Again, I think, you know, I already kind of said, I think I could have pulled 650, maybe a little bit more, but it was just a grip that I was worried about. You know, this hand was, my overhand was slipping, and I could feel it like a little bit on the second attempt. But I was nervous about that going to the meet because a week out I pulled, I think it was 617, and I could not hold it at the top. Literally almost, you know, I would not have been able to hold it long enough for a down command. And I pulled the same weight on my second attempt, and, you know, was able to hold it longer and got the down command. So was a little bit more confident going into the third attempt, but at the same time we were playing it conservative, being like, it's not even, you know, what I can actually pull, it's what I can hold on to. And that ended up being the perfect call, because I was milliseconds away from dropping it. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. You know, 15 kilo, 30 pound meet PR, very happy, can't complain. And 750 kilo total, which I believe it's 1,653 pounds, which is also a cool number because it's, you know, halfway to the 1,700 pound mark. I think I said 1,653 pounds. I think that's what I said. That's, yeah, but 1,654 pounds total. So yeah, we're making our way to that 1,700 pound mark. So yeah, can't complain with that. Very, very happy and very good number. And I think everything happens for a reason. You know, whenever you obviously don't show up as well as you need to, it's just a sign that there's things you need to change. And, you know, it's all for the better, because, you know, maybe this meet wasn't the meet that I was meant to show up at my best. Maybe this was the meet that's meant to teach me more, and I'm supposed to show up better at the next meet, or maybe the next meet. You know, you never know. You just gotta, that's why you can't give up, because I don't know if you've ever seen that. There's like a picture of this like miner or something. He's got his like pick hoe, and he's digging through this tunnel. And it's just a picture of him giving up right before he hits the jackpot, like this big room of diamonds or whatever. And it's like, you just got to keep digging, keep pushing, and one day, you know, things will work out. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to, you know, I'm very positive mindset right now. So I'm trying to think. I think that was about it. There was a clip of me talking to John Hack. I don't know if you could recognize him in the video. It's a very short clip, but I met John Hack before, but didn't really get to talk to him. And now I'm in 2 group chats with John Hack now, because he's a Hansu athlete and I'm a Hansu athlete, and I'm a Next Level athlete, and he's a owner of Next Level. So yeah, we kind of, I guess he recognized me. Obviously I recognized him, so I got to talk to him a little bit. So that was cool. He asked me how the meet was going and whatnot. So yeah, that was definitely pretty cool. Definitely a chill guy. But yeah, I think that's about it. So future plans, I'm signed up for another 2 meets. I'm going through the gauntlet right now. I've got nationals in June, and then I've got the Olympia in September, which is in nationals in June is in Chicago, and the Olympia is in Las Vegas, which I'm really excited about. That's gonna be really fun. Nationals, I'm locked in at 90 kilos because that's the class I qualified for. But the Olympia is another dots meet. So that actually brings me to the placing of the meet. I ended up placing 8th, which I was a little bit disappointed about. You know, I approached this meet trying to be a little bit more competitive. I wasn't cutting, so I didn't have that edge, because you know the Arnold is another dots meet. If I didn't mention that, which if you don't know what dots is, just a formula based on, there's no weight classes. It's just a formula based on what you weigh in at and how much weight you lift. And so I ended up weighing in at 92 kilos. I was comfortable. I wasn't cutting. I was just eating normally going into the meet. So my main goal was I just wanted to feel good and lift as much as I could. And just weigh in at whatever. And it ended up, usually, you know, my last meet I competed at 90 kilos. And this meet we kind of did some, after the meet, you know, we didn't have a chance to like next place up or even fifth place. You know, we wouldn't have had the opportunity, like strength wouldn't have been there. Like we got, the only lift I had any room on was bench, and it would have been 2.5 kilos. So I think that was a very accurate placement for me. You know, I didn't leave any kilos on the table necessarily, and there wasn't anything I could have done to really place higher than that unless I had, you know, taken some measures before the meet to maybe weigh in a little bit lighter. So, and we actually did some calculations, and if I had weighed in at 90, like even just 2 kilos lighter, I would have like had a good chance at fifth place. So, which would have been podium. I could have gotten a medal. So that does kind of make me think a little bit. And I think for the Olympia, I mean, I'm going to talk to my coach about it. And I'll be honest, you know, I've been sitting heavy for a while. You know, I used to be a lot leaner, and I've kind of had the itch to cut for a while. You know, I've definitely gained a good amount of weight, a good weight, like, and probably a little bit of bad weight too. You know, I'm definitely not as lean as I could be. So a part of me really wants to cut. Maybe even cut down to 82.5 kilos, which is the next weight class under. I've been seeing a lot about this guy named Pat Cage. Well, that's his Instagram handle. I don't actually know his name, but he does some really good like gut cuts and stuff to help people weigh in later. So I'm thinking about the Olympia. You know, right after nationals, I'm gonna stay at 90 and just try to maximize my strength on the platform at 90 kilos. So I'm not gonna do any cutting before that. But I do think that for the Olympia, I am going to try to cut and just get that competitive edge. And also, you know, it'll be fun to see how it, like, I literally haven't done a serious cut since Nationals 2024. So it's been like, it'll be, by the time the Olympia rolls around, it'll have been 2 years since I've done like a serious cut. And so I'm excited. Like, if I do end up doing that, I'll be really excited to see, you know, how I look with, you know, obviously I've packed on some more muscle mass, and it'll be really cool to see what I look like when I get like a little bit leaner. So it's not 100%. I'm going to see what my coach thinks. Maybe I'm being an idiot right now. But that is something I'm interested in. And even if I don't cut to 82.5, I want to cut something just so that, you know, I have a little bit more of a competitive edge at the Olympia. Because so far, prime time, like, we looked at the roster, it's filled up. And it looks like I'm, you know, there could be a chance maybe I could win if I play my cards right. So gonna try and do my best, you know, trying to get that competitive edge that I didn't have this time. And yeah, so that's my mindset right now. And also, so I'm a 2-time state record holder in the 82.5 kilo junior division. And those numbers were 275 kilos and 277.5 kilos. So I broke my own state record basically. So I set it at 275, which is 606 pounds. And then I set it at 277.5, which is about 611 pounds. And that was for the junior division. The 82.5 kilo open division right now standing at 290 kilos, which is 650 pounds, which is 12.5 kilos under what I squatted at the Arnold. So kind of what I'm thinking is if I can manage to cut down, you know, be smart about the cut and weigh in at 82.5, there's a possibility I could break an open state record in the 82.5 kilo division, which would be spectacular. And that would be cool. Like a open division state record would be really cool to have. And if I'm able to maybe get a little bit better of a squat at nationals and get my strength up that much higher, and then, you know, cut down at 82, you know, that might give me a fighting chance at that. So, but yeah, so that's kind of my mindset moving forward. But yeah, I think that's that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, thank you. This has been, you know, again, I'm happy with the meet. You know, it was a good time. It was a really good experience. And I appreciate all of you, like whoever's kept up with this series. You know, I've done I think it's a 16 episode series in prep for this meet. So if you've kept up for that long, I really appreciate you guys, you know, your support and all that. And yeah, so this is the official ending of the Road to the Arnold series. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and I will see you in the next series.